everybody! Welcome! I'll be right back.
Fine, be that way. Leave me alone. Oh, alone with Peeps and Marshmallow, who are eyeing each other suspiciously. Hi, FK. Hi, Doodles. I hope everyone out there has had a good day. There has been things going on here, which I will leave to Rena to talk about. Hi, Drago. And right now, we're basically just waiting in leveling queue to try and do a quick dungeon run and help level our buns before they go off into main story, and we're just about ready. Time for the bathroom dash.
I'm coming!
Well, don't worry. Okay. That's right, it should be one of everything. Never mind. Hi. Oh, we're going to the library. Do you have your library card?
I have a library card?
You left it in your other pants, didn't you?
I have pants?
See?
I thought I left them in the bathroom!
You went there, I didn't. Excuse you.
But seriously, Rena is in a bikini. That does not count as pants.
What's your point?
I have a point.
No, because you're a dancer, so you're using chakrams. They don't have points.
No points here.
No time for casting here.
No, she's gonna pull the whole thing.
Now, assuming you have any brain cells to spare, what would you like to say about today's adventures?
Well, for those who follow Baron, he just posted on his Patreon that he's going to be a little delayed this week on being in contact and getting things to people. He woke up to found his computer dead. He is not happy. He now has a new computer. Thank God for Black Friday sales.
Yeah, that would help.
But it's going to be a question of when he's going to get things like his address book back for clients.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. So this week's going to be a lot of data transfer shenanigans.
Now, I will say once again, I am thankful that the computer is doing well enough that you can get data transferred, and I'm also very thankful that it was the computer and not the Cintiq. Because that would be a lot rougher of a replacement.
Yes, it would.
Oh, that went well.
Yeah, I think we have the DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually he goes through a couple more rounds of swapping sides of the platform.
I missed that one. I went to skitter by the guy and rammed straight into the pillar.
Well, you missed the guy.
You know we're gonna have to go back and kill that other page.
I know no such thing.
Now they figure it out.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to pull wall to wall, and there's immobile monsters on the way.
Yep.
Oh, why am I being attacked by cute pirogos?
Because you're a bunny. And you're cuter than they are. It's called jealousy. Could you please not stand in the line of fire? Fine.
What? What? Who, me?
Yeah.
Is there a line of ice to stand in instead?
I wish. So yeah, today has been trying to keep Baron from completely going into panic mode, which is justified, but he doesn't need that. I don't need that. Run away! And trying to keep our schedule open enough that we could just duck and bail for when he was ready to do computer shopping or what have you.
Yes. Explosion!
Needless to say, we actually got a lot done for fate grinding this afternoon.
Almost finished out a zone and got me over a level. Didn't quite hit a second level, but I am further in the current level of Astrolution than I was in the level I started with. Why is everyone picking on me?
Because you're doing great big explosions. I have to know. Yes, that is a wearable hat by Vera now!
Ah! The philosopher's hat?
Yes. Your ears are kind of tucked up inside, but it is a wearable hat.
Well, that's almost the way it'd have to work. hiding it.
He
Ow!
hit me!
Well, we can't have that. Sorry, Mr. Logos, you're gonna have to die now. And Skatini need to die just on general principles.
Yes.
You
Conjure
don't know
Kane
why
and Eerie.
Rayleigh and Theron do.
Yes. Many times over. Yeah. Considering that Doodles, in order to get the lockout and opening the vendors, it is 40 fates each zone on the 3rd level.
Yeah, after going through a number of things before then. So yeah, it takes doing. There's a reason why we haven't gotten completely through all the needed fates and anything for Dawn Trail. We've gotten up to the 3rd level in all of them, but we've yet to complete that in anything. Okay. The easy set done.
You follow. Okay.
Somebody.
You follow the tank.
Where? There he is. Come on.
Yeah, I was originally going to follow the tank, and then the healer ran my direction, so I was like, okay, I'll follow the healer.
And I just couldn't find the tank for a bit. Sure.
Go south!
Yeah, you're right.
Other way!
South? That's...
2, 3.
Or we can just not worry about it.
Yeah, he died.
And I will be very, very happy if 2 of the computers in our household having a death this year is as much as we have.
Yeah.
I do not want either mine or Dave's suffering a failure.
I hate to say this, but of the 2, Dave's would be cheaper to replace because he is all about the Mac Mini.
Yeah. Of course, that said, I am already going. I need to get a new graphics card at some point. Thanks, Paradox.
Note: the Philosopher's Hat is usable by Viera. The Conservator's Hat is not.
Oops.
Yeah, that's the Conservator's Hat.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof, yes. Do you need ink
Okay.
on dry?
Give me a link. No.
Okay.
In fact, I have a copy sitting in my inventory.
You too?
Yeah, I think it's handing them out like popcorn now.
Yeah. And it was always an easy one to get to in the first place, so it's like, why? Why, my boy?
Now, one good news if I was to bite the financial bullet and get a new graphics card at some point, one with 6 gigs of video RAM, you could inherit the one I'm using.
Are you sure? Lance got me this one.
Oh, yeah, maybe you did, and it was more recent, so heck, you probably have the 6 gigs of VRAM versus you.
Yeah, Baron's machine went kaput. He woke up and it would not turn on. So today has been...
Well, is that true?
Well,
because he contacted me about it like this afternoon.
Partially turn on.
Yeah.
It would start the boot up sequence and then fail.
Well, initially it wasn't really doing that. Yeah, it happened during the day.
Mm-hmm.
What he initially said is it locked up, so he managed to get it to restart. And on restart, all he got was a black screen and the mouse cursor.
Yeah. No fun. He now has a new computer. It is sitting on his desk.
Waiting patiently.
The thing he is worried about it, and in this case it is a legitimate concern, is that it is so light and thin, and it's in a heavy traffic area that someone's going to clip it with an elbow and it goes flying.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to rethink his setup.
My joke earlier, since Rena was talking about it being thin, and I'm going, yeah, Apple does like making everything thinner. Soon they're going to invent an iPhone that you can get paper cuts with.
And I was a little disappointed that when we looked at Micro Center, they're like, yeah, we can repair these types of Macs, and it was the one type he doesn't have. And I'm like...
Or the one type they don't is what he has? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like...
Yeah.
Apparently, Cared doing some research is like, yeah, that's because the monitor is fused and welded into everything else. And it's like, oh, yeah, you can't repair that unless you really know what you're doing.
Yeah, and it would predate, it is a decade old, it'd predate a lot of the arm wrestling that the right to repair movement has done to Apple. So this would be at the height of them making everything impossible to repair.
Yep. But you're correct, Doodles. It is now time to go munch on Imperials. Imperial butter? Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence.
Note she didn't say refrain from violence, just needless violence, and we need a lot of violence.
Here are a shinobi's tools, for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemic reagent that induces a deep sleep. These soldiers patrolling ahead. Where circumstance is different, we could engage them directly, but for the village's sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran of war, and I am sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order.
Also, I forgot, for main story, I want to switch back to this.
Are you sure those are the pants you want?
Pretty sure?
Double check that.
62 maiming?
Double
Yes.
check your gear. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought you had some ruby skirt.
No.
Oh. No, Apple... John Deere looks up to Apple computers as the great sensei when it comes to right to repair.
Yeah.
Yeah. The soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he shall fall within moments. Yes.
Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target the soldier, and use the blowgun.
There he is. Right in the tushy.
I have yet to spot him.
You'll need to zoom in a little.
I already have some.
I can't even look over and check to see where you are.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Tell me when you're ready.
Got him.
Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Yeah, I think when you get back, our next priority is to try and scrape together a Linux box for testing. Because it is coming down to that.
I'm just not sure where I'm gonna put it.
Put it out here so I'll actually use it. Let's get this guy.
Keep the patrolling Imperial guards, use your blowgun to put them to sleep.
Book.
You know, this is taking long enough that you'd think some of them would start noticing.
Right over the edge and in the tushy. Bunk. Oh, he did not fall over. Not in the way I wanted him to.
Yeah.
There we go. In the most uncomfortable position ever.
Okay, where's number 5? Ah.
Way out there. Bunk. And number 5. Oh! I can't go low enough to give him a blow dart in the knee.
Last Imperial soldier crumples.
Sorry, not sorry, Orca.
The last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Oh, it's my blowgun now.
Well, she did give it
just on
to
loan
us.
from Yugiri.
Yeah, well. Not all Imperials are bad. But yeah, lots of atrocities. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of conscripts.
Yep.
Why fight when you can make the people you just conquered fight for you?
I think that Tanaga likes you.
That's his problem.
Love is fleeting. No. Not on that side.
There she is. I just didn't want to go through all the looping. They might have raised the alarms. Marshmallow, can you please? Thank you.
Work?
Excellent work, Radonia. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held at the castrum to the south, Fulminus. Once, it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now, the castrum serves little more as a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gates. As you have proven yourself impeccable aim, I would ask that you incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot.
Really, do you think you, Gary, would be much better at this than we are?
Where's number 2?
Coming out the gate. What was that?
Not yet. There he comes.
Hey, Octi.
I'm hitting him and nothing's happening. There we go. I literally, the dark went through him like 3 times.
Yeah. The 2 sentries slumber side by side. Aww. No others appear to be forthcoming.
Fine work. You have a gift of the way of the shinobi. I should. I'm a ninja.
That makes one of us.
The way is clear. Let us move and see what has become of the villagers. Yeah, I have no interest in playing Tarkov. Extraction shooter.
Ah.
City.
Mm-hmm. Sir, the On from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you've been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. Take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. If you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle.
This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the facility, it will be too late. If we were to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it.
So, Dancer, Healing, and Black Mage, 273.
I'm gonna guess... casting. Just this feeling, you know?
60. It's gonna be healing for me.
Back to puggling. You ready?
Nope.
Gary's ready.
I've got a 13 item level increase in gloves to handle.
Woohoo! That's kind of needed.
Yeah. Why, I'm very glad I checked. The will to live. Yugiri is in her element.
Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Stand to the north. Oops! Oh, it's just a doggy. Not even guard doggy. Just a random doggy. Who is ugly as sin. Holy moly.
Yeah,
look
that
at
is
the
a very
thing.
spiky dog.
Are you sure that's a doggy? And not a void
No.
scent?
No, I'm not sure of anything.
Okay.
They don't pay me enough to have that many brain cells. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. She turned into a hawk?
That was probably Gary's mount.
Well then.
Speak softly, lest others hear you. What of the outside? Nada, nothing, and zip, zilch, and zero. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest.
I want to check this stocky soldier. This uniform is far too large for you to wear comfortably. Spindly. Attempting to wear this uniform might force you to confront certain uncomfortable realities better left unexplored.
FF14 writing never change. This uniform appears to be more or less your size.
With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform.
You have chosen one to your liking, then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where no one will find them. Back in their bunks?
So I want to know, though I don't know that you've gone through this. Well, maybe you have. I mean, like, if you are a Lalafell?
I don't know. I haven't gotten this far on my Lala. They're just in the middle of Heaven's Word.
And I don't think you've done anything meaningful with a Regaden.
No. The main alts I've finished off are before Dawn Trail dropped. Was a
Yodo.
Actually, both of them are all raw. Gyodo and questing.
Yeah, questing's all raw. Okay. Yeah. You have a type.
Well, I've been not playing my alts this expansion cycle, waiting for. They promised a way to combine the HUDs.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the fact that your main alts are both Aura.
It just happened that way.
You have a type.
Though, I will
Grumpy
admit...
face type.
Occam's Edgelord. That is his name. That one gets me all the time. That he is halfway through Endwalker. Our sleeping beauties have laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items you possess are not to your liking. Speak with you, Gary. This Kabuto and Tenko should match the Unwagi, Hamaka, and Chaka of your possession.
Going all out, aren't we?
And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You can say that again. You'll need to give the soldiers guarding the village a proper imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them.
And they're going to force us to actually put all of this on manually, aren't they?
Yes! And the helm does not work!
Why do they even bother?
But you have to have the helm on.
I know. I think that's everything? Yeah.
I mean, these are gorgeous uniforms. But yeah.
The bad guys always have good tailoring.
Yeah, well, I would call... No, we need to somehow get around the Taquan. because we are currently really reduced in stats.
A bit.
Hello, Imperial Soldier. It is time for a shift change.
Let me guess. Hangover, eh? I've been there. Woke up once after a late night drinking and didn't find my kabuto till days later. You don't want to know what it is filled with, let me tell you.
By the way, this one's female.
Oh.
Change of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just look at these on making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. This one's male.
Oh, hello there. Are you new? Very.
Yeah, we couldn't get the helmets on.
Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Yours is not the reason why. Yours is to get out of our way.
Yeah.
And straighten your hair.
D. Yeah, they're sleeping like babes.
Just a few more years. Somebody is catching up on her beauty sleep.
Yep. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of the accursed uniforms too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. But, I could do so much glamming with this! Oh, fuck.
Peeps has had enough of that.
Yeah, apparently. There. Peeps, get back here. No mother hitting Nigiri! You know she's allergic to feathers. Because these things annoy me. Oh yeah, that felt good.
You finally got some punching time in?
Always need more punching time! Punchy, punchy. Come on, time to go home.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire.
As a matter of
Running will
fact,
only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
He's got a heck of a shiner.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Mount speed up.
Yugiri, you are a wiser woman than I.
That's not saying much. Daughter of the Deep. Yugiri is at a loss for words.
Apologies. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right...
Every time I try thinking, I get lost.
Hush you. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools urging them to rise once more. And yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their hearts of hearts, they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. You have in my possession a magical, powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more by a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Can we kill the ugly doggies? I think it's okay to kill the fugly doggies. Like this one.
Mikey Dogly. Feel better?
Nope, we got two more. I'll feel infinitely better once those fugly things have been rendered mute. No more fugly doggies. And you thought pugnecks were bad. Oh, lordy. Sleepy, sleepy.
Find a suitable place.
I think over this way. Yeah, right about in here. Yeah, Gary's medicine.
The contents of this pouch are a mystery, but you may be assured of their efficacy in befuddling the mind and memories of hapless Imperial soldiers. Is that you? Yeah, sure.
5 more minutes. 1 more minute.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. We need to move your unconscious body. Yeah. I want to go home. Snore. I don't blame you, lady. Maybe it's time you do go home.
Home being someplace without spiky dogs?
Without fugly, spiky dogs, yes.
I
Hey,
wonder
Gary.
what this guy's doing here.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
We know! Your parents say hi!
Yes.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kaien and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
It will not always be so.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
So, you know, I'm looking at this and I'm going, I have a question.
Yes?
Okay, so, the moon gates.
Yes?
Those are barriers.
Uh-huh.
They
Magitech
prevent anything
barriers.
and they prevent anything from passing through.
But the Imperials control them so they can take them up and down as they wish.
But they're generally closed.
They're generally closed.
And this is the One River.
Uh-huh.
Why is the other side not flooding from all the water being blocked?
Good question. Yeah, that
You can
should
see,
block the water
we should
pretty
see,
good.
yeah, and we should be seeing like a higher water level through the moon gate.
Well, it also depends on which direction the river is running. Because if it's running down towards
I think we'd be
us,
downstream. I believe we'd be downstream.
because if we're actually upstream, I think we're actually upstream. We're
Well, then a
flooded
lot of
out.
this should be getting flooded.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't believe it.
Because I know for a fact those gates extend underwater. Look at it! It's a shark
Hey.
out of water!
Okay then.
It's a fate. What do you want? I mean, they could have more of a great system gate down there
Yeah.
to let water through, but not people.
Yeah.
But I don't know how Magitech gates work. Maybe they have a thing of water can just like atomize through it. I don't know. Yeah, we're going back to House of the Fierce, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Put your best fierce face on. After going through all this beautiful grass.
Yes.
Hi, Fukata.
Hey, Gary. Come, come. We must tell the others of the airship, or hear what they know of it. I think they know about it.
A little.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others.
So far.
Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
That's not good.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should hide.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
He has the power of madness.
Yeah.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism.
And a few more
We will
levels.
require a flawless plan.
Yeah, a few more levels would be
We know
good.
his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
This is a really bad
Were this
idea.
but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
Serious Bun is serious.
In for a gill, in for a pound?
So, Fending, Dragoon.
Sorry. In for a gill, in for a Koban.
You know those pants you were complaining about?
Yeah.
I think they're about to be replaced.
By something worse?
What do you think of what they call a long kilt?
Could work. And of course, not a single blue matches the blue of this top.
Yes. Yeah, that's worse.
And yellow would be too bright. Though I could kind of match the yellow. Yeah, that's way too bright. Why does the dye system have to be so annoying? None of the colors match. I guess that would work. Though I don't possess any woad. Shop selling price, none.
Time to put on the woad again?
Yeah, I think these pants are helpless. At least the white kind of sort of works. Better than yellow. Okay, Gosetsu. I know you actually spoke wisdom there, and you're definitely showing yourself as the samurai general of Doma. But yeah, we need to go save Yugiri before she gets herself killed.
Path of no return. All warriors must choose their own path, as Gosetsu well knows. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think upon our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts on the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Xenos will fall, but not to a desperate knife in the dark. We will need to plan and prepare, and she has done neither. So where are we going? Back out the water entrance?
It's the only way out currently.
You don't suppose she, like, reassembled the Aetherite, used it, and then disassembled it behind her again?
Doubtful.
Okay. Alize, what do you think?
I don't know. I went out the other door. Do I need to go back
I
into...
thought her possessed of greater sense than this. Why is she so eager to risk everything with this mad plan? Yes, I will be heading out.
Come on in. The water's fine. You too, Wilson.
He still has nightmares of being lost at sea.
Poor little guy.
You'll see he went off into hiding.
You know, that actually kind of sort of works. Give me a second. I mean, these pants aren't great, but they're not... They're not bad, but they're not great either. However... How about this? I think that actually kind of works,
Okay.
at least color-wise.
Okay.
At least it's a little more acceptable.
Hi, Eorzea.
Quack,
You feel
quack,
better now?
quack,
More energetic, more sprightly, faster.
quack.
Don't feel any faster?
Quack, quack,
Okay.
quack.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Ah, someone has a pet hawk. I thought you were allergic to feathers, you Gary. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No, we came on our own.
Exactly.
Then you came of your own free will? I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it's not as fanciful as you would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. 'Twould seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma longer than is necessary. He wishes to inspect the Moongape this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yatsu no time to prepare. The whole castle's in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with a more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Rena, Ladonia. I will. You mean we'll kill him?
Is somebody's fist winning a rematch?
Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me, of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Yes, I am ready for punching time! Thank you, thank you. I cannot express what that means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Eorzea Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry.
Oh dear. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the crown prince. Ah! Stupid! 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 You know how this ends. They only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to.
I've got a funny feeling it's we'll kill the crown prince next week. Yeah, Marshmallow, where are you? You don't have the excuse that you were delivering packages.
He was visiting the little chocobo's room.
Run like the wind!
You.
You? They really did number to those bridges.
Yeah.
Look at what I see!
I can hear it. Yep, there we go. Come on. Haven't we done that already?
And that makes number 3 of 4.
We're getting to be up on current events.
By the way, this manor house is freaking... There is a Yeah, we're not getting that anytime soon.
Yeah, not short of flying.
But this manor is hilarious.
Yes, yes it is.
We will eventually get to it.
Eventually. Very eventually.
This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack.
Okay, so Dancer, Healing, Black Mage. $270.
Oops. Getting the right class. It's going to be important coming up. Zeno's itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gate. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for hiding places.
And hold on, I need to do a quick costume change.
Yeah, those pants are no better.
What? You no like the pants?
See, Pedro no likes the pants.
This is worse.
Fair.
Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment.
Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. You can say that again.
Yeah, we barely heard him last time.
He heard us more. Oh,
Yeah.
and, it's not you.
It's Xenos.
It's Xenos. It is so Xenos. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready. Yes, sir. As ready as they're gonna get. It be punching time. Woohoo!
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Yay!
Okay,
I get to
Greedo.
punch things. Punchy, punchy.
Okay, just him.
Okay, I thought those were killable. They aren't.
Oh, jeez. Xenos.
Because Xenos!
them.
No!
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. Double out.
I'm not touching him!
I need a smixier ability for this. Well done, beast. You've earned the right to look at the Ami no Habakiri.
No, see Giri hiding off in the corner over here.
Do you blame her? He's scary!
Barely touching him!
Yeah,
This is
I know!
unfair! Oh, he's increased to level 70 and I'm 64, no wonder.
Not to mention some of these abilities. Good Lord, yeah, I'm doing like double-digit damage instead of like triple.
No! Yeah, he took me down to nothing with an AoE.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
No fair.
Oh.
Xenos is a meanie. Big bad meanie.
Ah,
Darn it.
I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
I was trying to reserve that.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a run. I'm lasting longer than you, and you don't get to watch.
No.
Ow. And there's the auto beat. He didn't actually get me to 0, though.
How right I was to spare your life.
I call shenanigans.
He is shenanigans.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live. You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
Well, 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 looky, looky.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
Oh, no, you don't, you
How wrong
SOB.
you are.
Thank you, Alice.
Go, now! Guzetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
You two quit it. Silly bows. I'm waiting
I
for
am
you.
some ways behind you.
Yeah, sorry. With me not being able to see your screen, we got used to the convenience, and now the convenience is gone.
Well, the rain sure stopped in a hurry.
Yes, yes it did. Kosetsu.
'Tis not that will not heal with time.
I hope so. Yeah, she took a beating then.
Yeah. It's all right. Here, have some water.
I don't think we were followed. Gods, I had no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Yep, that sounds like you two. You two all over. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to go help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled.
As were you.
I was rather reposed, as I recall. Though that is neither here nor there. Yeah, sure. Can I just ruffle her hair for a moment? Right? Everyone ready? Checking with Gosetsu. Same as before. Yugiri. I can manage on my own. Stubborn to the last.
I figure we'll call it after we get out of this field.
Yeah.
Away from the weasel.
Away from the weasel, who is staring at us.
All the little angels. Issei is beside himself with emotion. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale.
Yes, you did. Don't do it again. You won't be so lucky.
You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village.
This grass looks so much better.
I know.
Yeah, apparently all the devs were really grumpy because the grass, has always been kind of auto-generated. You hit a button and it populates. And you suddenly have it, it's like the cinematic is great, you get it into the final engine, and then there's this pixelated grass blade straight over the camera. It drove the developers
that would be a problem.
nuts, and I don't blame them. Turn in now or next week?
Next week.
Okay.
We're already over time.
Yes, we are. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. It was great having you. We will be back on Monday for more shenanigans with Theron and Rylea as we kind of roll around trying to finish all the things that we should have finished ages ago because the patch is creeping up on us. We're supposed to have a new patch in about a week or so. Week and a half? 2 weeks? Somewhere in there? Yeah, and we are super behind. With that, you all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you here tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific.
Yes. Yes. Everyone have a great night. Hope to see you here tomorrow night while we do lots of miscellaneous.
Yes.